Well, the president likes to end his campaign rallies with a song, You Can't Always Get What You Want, which is, of course, a Rolling Stones song. But it's a different song by the Stones that provided the code name for an FBI investigation that helped provide the foundation for the case that became the special counsel investigation. The code name, Crossfire Hurricane. The New York Times has a fascinating look at the secret origins of the Trump investigation. Adam Goldman is one of the reporters who worked on the piece. He joins me. Adam, can you just explain what Crossfire Hurricane was and when it began?
Crossfire Hurricane was the FBI's code name of their investigation into Russian meddling in the 2016 investigation and interference. And it came from a Rolling Stones song, Jumpin' Jack Flash. It's an actual lyric. I was born in a crossfire hurricane.
And when did it actually begin?
The investigation actually began July 31st.
Of 2016.
Of 2016, that's correct, and it was given a code name.
So I understand that within hours of the investigation opening, agents were dispatched to London, correct?
Yeah, shortly after that, Pete Strzok, who is a key agent in the counterintelligence division at the FBI, was on a plane and headed to London to interview an Australian diplomat who had drinks with George Papadopoulos, a campaign advisor to Donald Trump.
And this is the same Strzok, obviously, who was having text messages with the woman he was dating, which has then caused so much controversy.
That's true, yes.
Based on your reporting, it doesn't seem like agents were overly eager to open up another investigation into a political candidate.
No, it's clear from our interviews that FBI agents and others in the Bureau were exhausted from the Hillary Clinton slog. It become highly politicized, and they were not eager to jump back into another politically fraught investigation into a presidential candidate.
And was this all initiated by the report about Papadopoulos talking to the Australian official?
Yeah, that was the genesis of this investigation when George Papadopoulos, had too much to drink and disclosed that he might have information about Hillary Clinton emails to this Australian diplomat. The Australians got very concerned about it and went to the FBI, and there were high-level negotiations, and eventually the Australians thought this was too important, and they let an FBI agent sit down with this diplomat and memorialize this person's conversation in what is known as an FBI 302, which is in fact a piece of evidence.
And I understand some of the DOJ, the Department of Justice, and the FBI think agents could have been more aggressive in the investigation. How so?
Well, Pete Strzok is a very aggressive agent, and he wanted to take steps, for instance, in the Hillary Clinton email investigation that others were opposed to. They could have taken more overt steps. They could have interviewed, perhaps they could have interviewed Papadopoulos earlier, right? Before they interviewed him in January, before the election had ended. They could have interviewed Carter Page again. They'd already interviewed him in March 2016. So I think there were discussions about whether they should take steps to do these interviews. But the flip side of that is they were worried it would leak.
Adam Goldman, thanks very much. Appreciate it.